Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Devo here, and welcome to part 3 of my Vermintide series. Now, today, we're actually going to be playing the Wheat and Chaf mission within this game, and before we start, I'm picking up right where I left off from 2, which is just the after action report. So, here is the dice roll part of the game that you only get for beating a mission. I wind up having 3 special die to work with, and I actually wind up, quick spoiler, getting a wizard wand, sadly, but that's okay. But yeah, I wind up getting the wizard wand here, or wizard staff is a more preferable word for it. It's a beam staff, if I recall, which I will be using in my Let's Play. Now, before it happens, before I stop talking, I actually did a lot of editing within this one. This is obviously a post-commentary, but every time you hear the horn from the game, that indicates that I am going to be swarmed. And because I find being swarmed boring, you will actually have, I put in some great music, as well as, I sped up the video a little bit more, so you don't see me pinning myself in a corner, spam clicking my mouse for like 5 minutes straight, because it's boring to listen to. So here is actually the first time I wind up getting swarmed. Now, I was actually going to do the epic saxophone guy for every song, or like every time there was a horde, but I refrained. But I thought it was funny to actually have the beginning part with the singing in it, because people normally only hear the saxophone part, and you were probably wondering, like, what the fuck kind of music choice am I really trying to pick here? So I normally try and stay away from memes, but how could I resist epic saxophone guy? But as you can see there, gameplay wise, getting back to the actual game, I finally get my first, what do they call them, grain sacks in the wagon there. I need 6 overall, and here's my encounter with the good old buddy, the Rat Ogre, who, honestly, he fucks my day up really, really bad. And I almost died right there, honestly, but I lived. It's fine. And the ability that I'm using here, I'm playing as the wizard here, and I'm using the beam staff that I just got, and that little ability that I'm doing, throwing that spear, is actually really powerful. But the Rat Ogre is just trying to fuck my day up. I cannot avoid him. I try and dodge and it just does nothing. He's so strong, so like resistant to damage. It's insane. And there's actually another horde here. I'm sparing you this one time, but you won't actually get any music because it gameplay wise I didn't even know I was getting swarmed at this time. Really, I was kind of confused now watching over. It's just like, oh, they blew the horn that indicates that the swarm's coming, but you know, no swarm, no horde, whatever you want to call it. So I wind up jumping down eventually, I'm pretty sure soon, to go for the next grain. Yeah, right here. So I'm just trying to like swing away to go there. I find the horses really cool, by the way. They're just like all I don't know, they're really ghostly. I want to know the kind of like the lore behind that, but I find the design choice pretty cool. But here I'm trying to help Kruber out because he's downed. He's being a little fuckboy right now. The assassin rat just... They're assholes, dude. It's hard to avoid them. They're quick and they just pin you down. You can't do anything. You have to have somebody with you to really do anything about it. And even when you attack them, if they pin somebody down, if you don't kill them quick enough, they'll get off of the guy, but then they'll disappear and then strike at another random time. It's terrible. But here I'm going to pick up my second grain sack. I love the name of it. Take a swig of the speed potion quick to see if it made me go actually faster with the sack in my hand, which it did, honestly, but it wasn't anything that significant. I never used the potions that much in this game, but yeah, I'm just trying to... I got stuck here, actually. I get stuck another time as well. It's actually going to happen quite soon. But, yeah, here we go. Here is the second grain sack. Put that right in there. Take out that little rat vermin there. And now, we are actually... going to, oh yeah, get snatched by him real quick, but they go down easy for the most part when you're in a group. We have our little buddy there on the opposite side of the fence, which I don't understand, but everything's fine and dandy. But here's your second little treat. Another swarm's a-coming, boys. We got this, though. You're gonna be jamming out to this one.
And I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe. And I get more ass than a toilet seat. 3 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I met a bad bitch last night at the D. Let me tell you how I'm gonna leave with me. Conversation and Hennessy. I've been to the motherfucking mountaintop. Heard motherfuckers talk, seen them drop. If I ain't got a weapon, I'ma pick up a rock. And when I bust your ass, I'm gonna continue to rock. Get your ass on the wall with your 2 left feet. It's real easy, just follow the beat. Don't let that fine girl pass you by. Look real close, control lights. We about to have a party. Let's get it started. Shake it. I'm looking for a girl with a body and a sexy strut. Wanna get it poppin', baby, step right up. Some girls, they act retarded. Some girls are body. I'm looking for a girl that will do whatever the fuck I say. Every day she be giving it up.
Okay, I gotta kind of apologize for that just because I purposely spiked that at a random time. Just like kill your eardrums randomly, but you know, you gotta have fun with your videos at some point. I was actually really having a fun time, honestly, with those. But I'm actually gonna be jump cutting with getting all these grains of or sacks of grain, I guess you want to say it. So here's our third grain sack. Here's our fourth grain sack. And then I actually get swarmed again.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay?
But here we get our fifth grain sack. and our 6th one, essentially winning us the game. We just had to go on the wagon, but I wound up actually spending like 30 minutes to an hour just exploring every little bit of this map to try and find tomes. There was none. There were no tomes. I would have easily found at least one of them. I don't have that much trouble finding them, but that was an easy victory for us. And before I end this, I'm just going to show what I wind up getting. So here we go. We get our XP. I only wind up getting 2 slightly special die compared to our generic ones. And I wind up actually getting a wizard staff, which is definitely something I don't want. I get them all the time. It's so annoying. I don't even know how to explain. It's kind of like getting the that harvest skin in CS:GO, that PP Bison skin. It's so bad for me. I don't even know how to explain it. But this is the end of the video. So it was nice talking to you guys, and I'll see you hopefully in my next video.